Hey, ho, ho, ha, ha. All right, everybody. Now then, I don't know if you've seen my last couple of videos where I went on Copart, had a bit of a gamble, and I bought a car basically, and I said what was wrong with it. Well, this video is a bit of a carry-on from that. It's the Meriva B I bought, and I'm taking off the front strut because the coil spring has snapped. So this is just a bit of a, it's not a how-to as such, just me doing it basically. And to take the front strut off, you've got to take all the front scuttle off on a Meriva, which is a pain in the bum. But anyway, let's get downstairs and crack on outside on the drive and take the older spring off. Anyway, let's crack on. Ho-hoi! So here I am, I'm under the driver's wheel arch, and I thought I'd show this just in case somebody else is wondering. Let's have a look. I'm taking the shock absorber off, or the strut, what you want to call it, and when you undo you, well, you got to undo this here on this side. They're both 18mm, and there and there. You've got to undo this from here, this from here. This was an 18mm as well. If you've got a new one fitted, it might be a 19mm. You've got to undo this clip by here, from there, and then there's another clip that goes in there, and I've taken that out so I can try and slide this out to here, but it's rusted in at the moment. I'll try and get it out now in a minute. So that's what I've done so far. That, take that off, then the bottom of this will come off. Then I got to go up the top and take the scuttle panel off. Anyway, let's get on with it for now. Okay, you can see here that before you even take the shock off, you've got to take the front scuttle panel off. Let me come back a bit. You can see it's all gone because it exposes the top of the shock mounts there and there. There's the bottom of the scuttle panel is held on with a screw there, and a little clippity doodah there, like this thing here. And then if I go to the in here, flies. If I go round here like this, do a quick run, round here like that. This is the top bit here, and this is held in with so look, it's like that. There's a little push clip there. There's another push clip there. You have to undo this wiper, obviously, take the arm off, and this wiper as well, take the arm off. And there's a piece of rubber that goes all the way across there, and obviously you've got to take out these wiper arms like I just said, and they take two, I think it's 15mm nuts on there, so you've got to undo them, take them off, take that bit off there, and then take the under bit off as well, which is a pain in the bum. So it says on, I watched another video and it said on this video how to take the top shock mount off, and you've got to take all the front scuttle panel off, but then this guy took off the windscreen wiper motor altogether so he could get a socket and a special tool on you. But I've made my own special tool. Two 9mm spanners. 9mm goes on top of there. That gives you extra leverage. And then two 18mm spanners like that. So you can push against each other. So try and get that a bit further in like that. 2 18mm spanners, 2 9mm spanners, and then you can hold the top bit. Can't see it. You can hold the top bit there and undo the bottom bit there. It's tight, but I got it undone without taking that thing off there. So the next job on the list is changing all the brakes, because this car's been sitting for about 6 months, and these, you can see the brake pads there, look, they're not bad at all, and the discs have only got a minimal lip on them, but the rust, these won't come back. These need changing, these do. They'll probably, it's all rust in the carrier there, so I'm going to change the brakes. So that's the next job on the list, so let's crack on. So to get the caliper off, it's these are one in there, one down the bottom, and that's a 7mm hex bit. 7mm, one of them. Okay, 7mm to undo these doodads here. Then look at this spring and remember how it goes in, okay? You can see it goes behind these doodads, right? So take the spring out next, then you can lever out the brake caliper. Take the spring off first though, okay? Once you've taken this spring off here, look, you've got to lever this out. You've got to use a screwdriver to lever this out, and the back pad comes out with it, okay? Now, don't let this caliper dangle. Pop it up here, and then go and find something to tie it up to the shock mount. Then you can take this out of here like this, like that. And before you go any further, you need to get this disc is held on with a 5mm hex. Let me just do that the right way there, like that. Sometimes you're lucky, it comes undone, sometimes not. And also, it spins, so you've got to give it a bit of a... got to find the right place, and then you should be able to... I'll have to put the phone down to do this. Right, so like I said, tie this caliper up out the way like that. Scrapman's coming. Scrapman's spoiling my video. Anyway, so tie that up like that. Then you can undo this here, like this. That's a 5mm, like I said. And just pop that out of there, like that. Hope it's not too windy. That comes out of there, don't damage that. Then, what you do next is you turn the steering wheel towards you, because that gives you access to this carrier here. So I'll go and turn the steering wheel and I'll be back. Right, okay, I turned the steering wheel, you can see it's turned towards me now, right, okay, and that gives you much better, easy access to that bolt there and that bolt there, and they are at 18mm, okay, let me just try and focus on that there. They're an 18mm socket, 1, 2, and you're going to need a long bar because they're tight. So you take this off, then the disc will come off. And then, you know, everything else is reversal of, obviously you've got to push the piston in. There's ways of pushing the piston in. I've got a piston pusher tool, but you can use screwdrivers and whatnot. You've seen it before on YouTube, I expect. But that's how you take the brakes off. And I was looking at, I got a 2010 Meriva, and this is a 2014, and there's slightly different brakes. Well, the spring clips look slightly different, so anyway, they must have changed them at some point. Anyway, so there's them ones. I'll just show you. Where's my car? Look. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you can see in there. That they look exactly the same. There we go. Carrier's off. Disc is off. Carrier's there. The brake pad's sitting out there, look. So you can see top and bottom. You need to clean that out really good, because that can give you sticky brakes. So give that a good clean. You don't have to clean it all. There's a spider there. Look. You don't have to clean it all, but just make sure you clean that area there. Okay. So after doing the front brakes, I had to do the back brakes as well. The back brakes were much worse than the front brakes. The pads were thin, really rusty. But when I took the wheels off the back brakes, I was doing the back brakes and I looked at the rear springs, and one of the rear springs is snapped as well. So I've ordered 2 rear springs, and a partridge in a pear tree. No, I've ordered 2 rear springs. I've only done 1 spring in the front, but I want to get a matching spring. Might as well have 4 springs, and it might as well be matching, or it'll be a bit hey, you know, 1 spring's a bit hey, and the other spring's a bit woohoo, right? So I think I'll get another spring for the other side as well. I don't know if I'll do the MOT first, then do the spring. It all depends what the weather's like. But anyway, yeah. So I think that's about where I am now. Was there anything else I had to do? Not that I can think of. But I got to wait for the logbook to come before I can take it for MOT anyway. I don't have to, do I? I could take it for MOT anyway. I'm waffling. Anyway, if you like this video, go on, subscribe. It doesn't hurt. You just click the button and it's subscribed then, and it helps me out, and it doesn't hurt you, does it? Also, give it a like, because if you give it a like, that helps my channel, makes more people see it, and hit the can't even speak. Hit the notification bell. I'm trying to keep this phone still, and my hand's not doing a very good job. I should have put it on a tripod. Anyway, subscribe, like, notification bell, blah, blah, blah. I'll see you in the next one. Ho-ho-ee!